nigga high as a motherfucker, by the way. Let me go fast forward. I am the nigga, young dog. This high ass nigga.
They don't dance no more. It's all about the lean. Back in the day, crack was jumping on the scene. Now they slumped on the sidewalk. Can't talk. Golden era baby, but we still feel the rock. They used to be kings, now they lost in the scheme. Popping them bottles, throwing money, living dreams. Now they zoned out and mumbling, fumbling. No rhythm in the city, the whole shit crumbling. They used to rock the house, they was riding through the streets. Remember there was dancing, sliding to the beat. Now it's poison in their veins, ain't no pulse on the street. Guess it's over now, they accepted the back in the day, the rock had them wild and free. Different story now, they got no energy. New drugs got them slow with the hit unload. Out close and they don't dance no more. Block used to be jumping, top shit they was on. Now it's lights out, guess the thrill is gone.
I am the nigga, young dog. I bring it to your rough, rugged, and raw, nigga.
They don't dance no more, it's all about the codeine. Back in the day, they was rocking on the scene. Even dancing in the rain. Now they nodding off. Shit just don't hit the same.
I am the nigga, young dog. Am I? Oh, here I am. Hey guys, so this is like a pre-stream for the Jason KESSLER stream. So if you have any questions, any comments, anything you want me to ask Jason KESSLER, any topics you would like me to cover, make sure my mic is up. I think I'm live. I'm good. Let me make sure this is public. Let's see here. Edit public. Okay, perfect. All right. Yeah, so if you have any questions, anything you would like me to talk to Jason KESSLER about, feel free to put those comments in the chat. We'll be starting the stream up in about 21 minutes there. So I'll be sending Jason KESSLER the link shortly. So again, I saw Team Fatty. I think it was Fatty. They were having a discussion over there. I think, let me see if I can pull that up. Team Fatty, they were having a discussion on the topic we'll be discussing. I think our situation will be a little different in that we will have some diversity of opinions there. Let me see if I can find Fatty's panel. They were talking about, there's 200 people in the audience here. Okay. So 200 people in the audience, and they're discussing.
Okay. It was a mixed bag.
That's all I'm saying. But the reason why people have personal tents within the bleachers, and I know this because I did do track, is mostly because when you have friends and families and personal bleachers, or even the school, is because you have your items underneath the tent. So it's better off to protect your items. This is why they discourage people to coming into there, right? People, especially kids that you don't fucking know. It's a very reasonable thing, right? It happens all the time. I'm saying this: if you're going to make the excuse that it wasn't assigned seating, it's a dumb argument. I get you. The rain is a factor, but he could have gone under the bleachers. He could have gone anywhere, and he was carrying a knife. And the escalation that happened between him and Austin is not reasonable for that self-defense.
It actually pisses me off hearing how quiet everybody is while you talk.
No, like
yeah,
it's obnoxious, isn't it?
I heard what you said.
Yeah.
Look,
I'll listen to everybody, bro.
I got you, Mike and Ricky. Kelly, just go ahead. A short remark, and then we get Trigger Mike. We need 3 members, friends. Go ahead.
To what Jake is saying, I thought the same thing, Jake. I said, why wouldn't he just leave and go to his own tent? Why would he even go sit over there? Well, when I found out later, it was a rainy day, and they said that the kids sit at all the different tents. My thing is, who is Austin? And let me be clear, I'm not saying Austin deserved to get stabbed by any means. I'm saying from the get-go, I said, I gotta wait to see how this plays out before I even judge or whatever. But I'm just saying, you're saying that he should have left. Somebody could say Austin should have minded his business. That's all I'm saying. We're both speculating here, or we're both saying this person should have did that. Somebody could say he should have did that. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. But yeah, what I'm saying is that it's weird to me that he would go to another school's tent in general. Okay, so and him carrying
maybe that's normal. I agree with that. I think that's the norm. That's
okay. It could be. When I was younger, it wasn't that case, right? We had rivalry schools. It was intense. Yes, we would. This is the reason why they have visitor bleachers and home bleachers, specifically to separate competition on that. All right, it's very reasonable that the tent was for the school and bought it. The school.
I don't think it was though. Because that is crazy. I agree with you. That would be crazy. Why would you go at the opposing teams, whatever, to sit there unless that's the norm? Why don't we have the mindset? Maybe that's the norm.
Yeah, and it's not. It was the only one there.
Rick and Trigger Mike, please, because it'll be waiting. I just find it. And again, remember, I'm an outsider. I'm from Portugal. Man, if you touch me on a motherfucking thing, I'll fuck you up. I'll take a rock out of my motherfucking shit. I'll fuck you up. Who the fuck do you think you are? Fucking around?
Damn.
Like that's to me, it's crazy. And Jake, appreciate your perspective, but we could literally flip it and say, see, white people bullying like they do to everybody around the world. They go ahead picking up fights with the Middle Easterns and Africans and to the Indians and all the white people. It's not white people culture. Most white people would never put their hands on their kid. Most white people would say, hey bro, it's raining outside. You can stay here while it's still raining. When it's not raining, you just
but he doesn't do. He's not obligated to say that you could stay there, bro. That's the thing.
No, but that's not this.
Why didn't some authority figure tell him to move?
Regardless of the scandal, it does not matter.
No. 1 second, Jake. If it was your house, only you have the right to come in and to say, hey, bro, this is my house, ready, pick your shit. If Trigger Mike comes around and says, hey, man, this is Jake's house, you better leave.
Right.
Make me do it. Make me do it. And we're going to
So that leads into my question, Fatty. Do you guys believe that these guys were mutual combatants?
We get ready for the
Yes. We would have to wait and find out. It probably sounds like it though. At least being on rivalry football teams. Being on rivalry football teams, that is how it goes. It's generally there's a big beef there for sure.
Well, they weren't rivalry. They weren't. It wasn't a rivalry football team.
So they were mutual combatants, right?
Yeah.
Does anybody know what imminent danger means?
Yeah.
That means it's upon you and there's no room for you to do anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Was he in imminent danger?
Carmelo?
He was. There was reasonable for him to believe he was. Would be my
under what standard?
Fear for his life.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Could he kind of play the middle?
I don't know.
No, I think
absolutely
could have ran away. He could have retreated.
I don't know the layout of things, but he did. He ran away after he stabbed the guy.
Bro, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna leave. Could have done that.
Yeah, you could have. I guess if we're using terms like imminent danger, like legal terms, we're also going to use terms like stand your ground laws and crap like that.
Understood. Everything's fair because we're talking legality, right, Tom? We're talking legality, right? So everything within the legal sphere is fair, right? So my question is this, right? Imminent danger means there's a moment upon you. There's nothing you can do. Is me saying to you, touch me and see what I do, imminent danger? No, yes, I got time to move around.
It doesn't prove it one way or the other. No, I think you could.
That would be a threat.
Can you repeat that again?
You can get out 2 words.
No. This again, y'all didn't say that what y'all said here earlier. What's in the subpoenas or whatever, right? This was a tussle, right? They were having a conversation. Was he in imminent danger?
He might have been because tussle like this shit evolved.
Imminent danger is the wrong threshold for this though, because we would use reasonable fear for your life. No, hold on. Wait. Let me finish my answer, please. Right? I'm saying that it's about reasonable fear for your life in this case, as to whether or not you're allowed to use escalation of force. Not imminent danger is an aspect of that, but the threshold is reasonable fear for your life.
Yeah, I think it's reasonable.
And what does reasonable mean?
You are asking imminent danger for the black kid or for the white kid?
For a black kid.
Because that's the thing, right? On principle, I don't think there was imminent, but I think there was imminent bodily danger. If you touch me, there's definitely imminent bodily danger. The thing is, he actually proved the point. If he was no danger, why did one of them got stabbed?
Well, let me ask you this.
You see what I'm saying? It's like you saying, and you got it, Jake. It's like saying, when we are on traffic and I get into it with wrestler, There's no danger when he leaves his car and he just leaves. He's walking towards me. Is there danger? He's walking towards me to my car. Most people will say, absolutely. If you live in your car, there's a reason. If you come to my window,
right,
you might get got.
But can I ask you guys this?
Absolutely.
Just really quick.
By the way, ladies for the show, Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Go ahead, Jake.
Yeah, I was going to ask this kind of question to the panel here. Carmelo Anthony threatened this young man twice, right? See what I'm, touch me, see what it is, punch me, etc. He threatened him twice. Does that mean that now the white boy Austin has the right to take a knife and stab him in the heart?
Well, it's a threat if he touches him. It's a threat if he touches him.
You said earlier that you would harm a guy, you would delete a guy if he threatened you, Tom.
No.
Yes, but hold on. I said, hold on. Wait, why are you removing context from this?
I said.
Your Jake is dumb. That's why.
You're incapable of engaging, dude. You're removing the context to engage with a straw man.
Because there's no reason. I'm going to clarify my position.
White on white violence.
If you say get out of Jake's house, get out of the tent. If it's not your house, I will say make me. And as soon as you put hands on me, I will put feet on you. That's all. That's all I said. It's very
would you murder the guy though? Would you murder the guy, Fatty?
Huh?
Would you murder the guy though for that?
No. So I come from 1 second. I come from a different culture.
Well,
we are on the fourth country on the planet.
Would you personally do that?
No, listen, Jake. I'm giving you context, right? Everybody that dies in Portugal of homicide gets on the news. There's very few homicides. So if I'm going to be front paper, right? What I'm telling you is that if I start to do meetings, untouchable meetings by the end of the year, my predisposition toward Americans in American soil is going to be very different because Trigger Mike told me everybody got guns, because Ranguriki said there's a lot of people, like you said, I'm saying. So on my contest, absolutely not. I'll give you a fair one. If I'm playing basketball in New York and I don't know nobody, and there's cover, I'm looking around to see if somebody might have something that is not just a fist fight. It might be actually a gun fight. You see what I'm saying? So I will do it, but I will understand how, depending on the culture, people will do it.
Fair enough, bro. But here's the thing: Powder and also Tom stated that
the things I want to discuss
he
with
could have been thinking in his mind that it could have escalated. Now, if Austin saw that there was two threats, he could have had the same mindset that this could escalate. Let me get a knife and stab
Jason Kessler.
So again, if you put it back in this direction, does Austin have the right to, at that point in time, delete Carmelo Anthony? That's my question, Tom.
So he keeps removing the context, though. Like he keeps using my statement to argue against. Yes, I did. Yes. So
it's not a straw man; it's a steel man. Good.
No, it isn't. No, it is not. It is not, because you took out part of the context of my statement. You are.
I think we'll lead off with right here. This is a tweet from Jason Kessler here. I was thinking, lead off the stream with this tweet here. Let's see. We get him to respond to this tweet. See what he thinks there. Let's start off with that one. I think that's a good one to start off with. I've been taking a look at his Twitter account, and I think it's probably a good time to get ready to send him the stream. Is it 7:50 already? Jeez Louise, the time really flies. All right, let me get Jason Kessler the stream. A 6-pack of beer today to get ready for this interview. John Galt and Jason Kessler. Invite guests, copy. Let me text him. Snap. There it is. That's their backstage. There it is. Backstage link right there. Let me go over to the link. So, guys, there were no questions. So I'll go with what I have here. And then we're going to get started with Jason Kessler, guys. So feel free to tune in there. We're going to go over to the main channel and get started here. Once again, guys, hope you enjoy the show. And we're about to get started.
Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go. Go. Feel like I should go. Feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should, feel like I should go.